Have you ever stared at a jar of pickles, your stomach rumbling, only to be defeated by a lid that just won't budge? It's a classic struggle, right? Well, what if I told you there's a creature in the ocean that could probably open that stubborn jar for you, no questions asked? Yes, I'm talking about the octopus, a true genius of the deep. And today we're diving into one of their most mind-blowing party tricks, opening sealed jars. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? An eight-armed alien-like being methodically unscrewing a lid. But this isn't science fiction. It's a documented, repeatable, and frankly, astonishing display of intelligence. So how on earth do they do it? And more importantly, why? Let's set the scene. Imagine you're a marine biologist. You place a jar in a tank with an octopus. Inside the jar is a tasty crab, a favorite snack. At first, the octopus might just look at it, maybe poke it with a curious arm. It's sizing up the situation. You can almost see the gears turning in its incredibly complex brain. Remember, an octopus has a central brain, but each of its 8 arms also has a cluster of neurons, essentially giving it 9 brains working in concert. It's like having a team of problem solvers on every limb. The first attempt might be a bit clumsy. The octopus might try to just pull the lid off or even smash the jar against a rock, but brute force isn't their only strategy. This is where their incredible problem-solving skills kick in. One arm wraps around the base of the jar for stability. Another arm, or maybe 2, will start to explore the lid. They're feeling for a weak point, a way to get a grip. And what a grip they have. Each arm is covered in hundreds of suction cups, or suckers. These aren't just passive sticky pads. An octopus has individual control over each and every sucker. They can create a powerful vacuum seal, allowing them to hold on with incredible force. But it's not just about strength, it's about finesse. They can use these suckers to taste and feel, gathering information about the object they're holding. It's like having hundreds of tiny, sensitive, super strong fingers. So, the octopus has a firm grip on the jar and the lid. Now comes the magic. How does it know to unscrew it? This is the part that baffles and amazes scientists. It's not an innate behavior. In the wild, octopuses don't encounter screw-top jars full of delicious shrimp. This is a learned skill, a testament to their adaptability and intelligence. The leading theory is that it's a process of trial and error, but a very, very smart one. The octopus feels the threads of the screw top. It might try pulling, pushing, and then, perhaps by accident at first, it twists. When it feels the lid move, even just a little bit, something clicks. Aha! This movement leads to a positive result. That tiny bit of progress reinforces the twisting motion. From there, it's a matter of coordination. The arm holding the jar keeps it steady, while the arms on the lid apply consistent counterclockwise pressure. It's a beautifully coordinated dance of muscle, suction, and brain power. And you can see them get better and faster with practice. An octopus that takes 10 minutes to open a jar the first time might be able to do it in under a minute by its 3rd or 4th try. They learn, they remember, and they apply that knowledge. This ability to learn and adapt is a hallmark of high-level intelligence. Think about what's required for this task. First, there's object recognition, identifying the jar as a container and the food as the prize inside. Then there's motor planning, figuring out how to position its arms and body to manipulate the object. Next is fine motor control, applying just the right amount of pressure and torque with its suckers. And finally, there's learning and memory, remembering what worked and what didn't for the next time. This is a cognitive checklist that many animals, even some primates, would struggle with. This isn't just a cool trick. It tells us something profound about the nature of intelligence itself. For a long time, we've had a very vertebrate-centric view of intelligence, centered around animals with backbones like us, apes, dolphins, and crows. But the octopus is an invertebrate. Its evolutionary path diverged from ours over 600 million years ago. We are more closely related to a sea star than we are to an octopus. Yet here they are, solving complex puzzles that require logic and dexterity. It's a stunning example of convergent evolution, where two completely different lineages independently evolve similar traits, in this case, high-level intelligence, because it provides a significant survival advantage. For an octopus, a soft-bodied creature with no shell for protection, being smarter than your predators and your prey is the ultimate survival tool. It allows them to camouflage themselves perfectly, mimic other animals, build shelters, and, yes, figure out how to get a snack out of a jar. Beyond the lab, this intelligence is on full display. Octopuses have been observed using coconut shells as mobile shelters, carrying them around to hide in later. They've been seen carrying jellyfish tentacles to use as weapons. They are notorious escape artists in aquariums, known for squeezing through impossibly small spaces and even climbing out of their tanks to go on adventures. There are even anecdotal reports of octopuses squirting water to short out inconveniently bright lights above their tanks. They seem to have preferences, dislikes, and even what could be described as personalities. Some are shy, others are bold and playful. So what does this all mean for us? Well, for one, it's a powerful reminder that we still have so much to learn about the incredible life that shares our planet. The ocean is full of mysteries, and the octopus is one of its most captivating ambassadors. It challenges our definitions of intelligence and forces us to look beyond our own reflection to see genius in its many different forms. It also gives us a deeper appreciation for these amazing creatures. They are not just simple sea creatures, they are sentient, curious, problem-solving beings. When you see an octopus in an aquarium or in a documentary, you're not just looking at an animal, you're looking at a mind at work. The next time you're wrestling with a jar, take a moment to appreciate the complex cognitive and physical skills you're using. And then, give a little nod to the octopus, the eight-armed master of the screw-top lid, a true testament to the incredible and surprising nature of intelligence in the animal kingdom. They remind us that the world is more complex, more interesting, and more full of wonder than we can possibly imagine. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the jar-opening octopus. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more explorations into the wonders of the natural world. Let me know in the comments what other amazing animal abilities you'd like to see covered next. Until then, stay curious.